Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the final part of Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Part 4, Mr. Crazy Gamer 13. As I said before, this is going to be the final part, and you can watch me epically fail at firing Sonic out of the cannonball. Anyway, now, unfortunately, Super Gang 11 could not make it for the finale of this Let's Play, so we have someone filling in for him, so introduce yourself, please.
Hey, it's Mr. 96.
Yep, Mr. Mammoth 96 is filling in for Super Gang Guy 11, who, like I said before, could not make it because he is busy right now. I could record it, this commentary, of course, like at some other time, but it's either now or you guys have to wait until like Wednesday, I guess you could, I think, and for the final part. So I decided I want to record this commentary now with someone else. So anyway, now we're in Icecap Zone, my second favourite zone in the game. Mostly because this level is, well, it's a snow level, and I love snow levels. What do you think of this level, Mr. Mammy 96?
This is actually, it's like most snow levels with me. I love the music, but I don't like the physics.
Oh, I don't mind the physics. I don't mind the physics, but the music, I admit, is awesome. Just take a listen to it. Okay, unfortunately, I had to go supersonic there, so yeah.
This music is a not as track, but it's a good substitute.
Sorry?
This track is the supersonic track is a fairly good substitute.
Yeah, I really do like this supersonic jingle. It's probably my favourite supersonic jingle ever. But yeah, so we pretty much given our 2 cents on Icecap, and now we have supersonic. Of course, it's going to be super easy. Of course, why not? Supersonic, super easy. That's what I think I've made up. Sorry.
Super cheap as well.
Yeah, because you can get through these levels the cheap way, and I decided not to go to that bonus stage because I don't want to lose supersonic. But anyway.
Always just re-engage it.
Well, yeah. Sorry?
You can always just re-engage it, I mean. It's not like you had under 50 rings.
Well, yeah. But, like, I actually really did want... I could have gone there to get a shield, but I just felt like staying as supersonic.
Oh yeah, this part gave me trouble all the time when I played this game.
Oh yeah, I hate this part. Yeah, I mean, the one thing I actually forgot to mention, you have to be careful on this part because there are springs that can either help you or screw you up.
Especially on, if you're doing a Knuckles run.
Oh, I...
Can't jump as high.
Yeah.
Because there's a little pull thing on the other side, you can't, like, cling onto that side and just jump up. You have to actually jump onto that ledge.
Okay, so anyway, we just took on the mini-boss, which was actually a much easier version of Metropolis Zone's boss, from what I see it as, from Sonic 2. And now we are moving on to Icecap Zone Act 2.
It could also be considered the, oh gosh, what's that zone from Sonic CD? The water one?
Tidal Tempest?
Yeah, boss from there, or the, Metal Sonic boss from... Oh wait, no, never mind.
I would actually consider it... I wouldn't consider it to be the Tidal Tempest from Sonic CD boss. Not boss. Boss. Because that boss had air bubbles.
Yeah, but it sort of is. In a way.
Well, yeah, but...
I think there's like another one that's like it.
And I actually die here.
Only you could die.
Yeah. Well, anyway, as you saw there, I died because I fell into a bottomless pit, which was underwater. I mean, how does Sonic do that, really? I don't know, but anyway, we're gonna try this again, and... spoiler alert! I'm gonna die again!
Predicting your own death. Some sort of weird, morbid, gypsy sorts.
I don't think I'm a gypsy. I'm not a gypsy. Well, anyway. Yeah, I said that because I actually tried recording this commentary before, but Super Game Guy 11 left, so we couldn't do it. So, anyway, I'm gonna go Supersonic here, and just you wait, I will die again. Can guarantee. You may be thinking I'm jinxing it, but I'm really not. As you can see,
It's sometimes better not to go supersonic.
yeah, sometimes it is. I'm actually, like I said before, I'm glad that Supersonic is optional in this game, but I like to excuse me. Really, did I just cough? Wow, I think that's the first time I've ever coughed in any of my videos. And I've been making YouTube Let's Play since November. Well, since I got onto YouTube technically, but like in this generation, I guess you could say, of Let's Plays in this age, I've been doing it since November of 2011. So yeah, or was it December? I don't know. And I don't think I've ever coughed in any of my videos. I might have done. I could be wrong, but from what I can remember, I've never coughed before. And here, you're gonna have to use these things. You're gonna have to jump.
The interesting about this level is that there's, that I noticed is that there are, the Robotnik boxes, which basically act as an enemy if you touch it.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention.
Down there, you can see it.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. They return, spoiler alert, they return in the next level as well.
Yeah, but they only appeared, like, in, what, like, 2 levels.
Well, yeah, those makes... Well, that's what... I guess you could say that's what makes the last 2 levels so unique, but... Anyway, if you don't touch those Robotnik capsules, because if you touch them, you will lose all your rings. So, be careful not to touch them. And as you can see here, I touched one, but there was some ice covering it, so I was fine. But if I touch it again, I will, of course, lose all my rings. And here...
that royalty of having, like, ice over it.
No, because, spoiler alert, but you probably already guessed this. The next level is not an ice level.
Really?
Hell no! So anyway,
Huge heap of fail, isn't it?
yeah. So anyway, how are you guys doing today? Today is Sunday, the 12th of August. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing alright. What about you, Mr. Mario 96?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I've been a bit bored because I haven't had any new Doctor Who DVDs to watch today, but I ordered a box set from Amazon, which includes the very first episode of Doctor Who ever.
Doctor Who, My Ponies.
Oh god. My Little Ponies just...
Hold on. I never knew that special ring was there.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it.
Because I've actually used the debug mode and I looked through all the levels.
And you've never found that?
No, I never found that.
Okay, well anyway, that right there was the boss of Icecap Zone. I just let it speak for itself. Not too hard.
It's actually legitimately difficult if you don't use Supersonic.
Yeah, but since I'm cheap, I like to use Supersonic because I'm cheap like that. But anyway, we're just gonna go through here, and now you're in the final zone of the game, Launch Base Zone. And as you can see right there, the Death Egg is getting ready to launch again. Like, right there in the background.
Something about this level that stuck out to me is those little, those bird things that come at you.
Yeah.
Those things, actually, you can grind for lives if you just spin dash, like, in the right spot.
Yeah, well,
They'll run into your spin dash, and you'll keep getting points in lives.
oh, yeah. Well, anyway, as you can see, the death egg is in the background there, and we got lag before whenever Mr. Mario 96 was talking, but it's fixed itself now, so yeah. And actually, fun fact, spoiler alert for the video, not the game, I actually was meant to cut this part out, I think, because this big chunk here, because I died at one part and I had to start level over. But I thought I'd leave it in just for a blooper. Oh god, my leg's bleeding! No, seriously, my leg's bleeding because I was itching. That's why I hate Exma. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just had to get a tissue for my blood. But it's fine. It's only eczema. Granted, I could get infected, but I'm not infected right now. But anyway, what's your opinion on launch-based zone, Mr. Mario 96? Wait, yeah, I'm just showing off the death egg there. But anyway, what's your opinion on launch-based zone, Mr. Mario 96?
Unique, and there's a lot of good mechanics, especially in the second act. I think it was pulled off really well.
Yeah. Now, since it's the last zone, you think it would be the most frustrating, which it sometimes can be. It's a little bit like Oil Ocean from Sonic 2. It is a little bit like a maze, but it's not.
Most frustrating.
I think it's like.
I think that Sandopolis is the most frustrating.
That's from Sonic and Knuckles. This is just Sonic 3 alone.
Sorry, it's because I've played the two together so much, I've actually sometimes mixed them up a little bit.
Well, sorry, we're not playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles right now. We're just playing Sonic 3.
In that case, I want to say Carnival Night because of barrels. Barrels.
Oh yeah, barrels. Okay, so I just died there. That was actually the section that I wanted to cut out, but I just left him for lols.
Right here for extra lives?
No.
Ah, that's weird. Whenever I come here, I always grind to 99 lives.
I've never grinded.
It's really helpful for if you're doing Sonic and Knuckles, so you have 99 lives to beat the entire Sonic and Knuckles with.
Yeah. Well, actually, I could have used those 99 lives for the final boss of Sonic 3, because that is hard, the final boss of Sonic 3 alone. And you're gonna see when we get there. Okay.
Sonic 3 Knuckles.
Oh yeah, that's actually one thing I forgot to mention. The final boss of this game is not, or the proper final boss that is not in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So, if you have Sonic, if you're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you are dead lucky because you do not have to face the dreaded Sonic 3 final boss.
Nowhere near the false final boss of Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh yeah. Wait until we get to Sonic and Knuckles. Now, I would say that Sonic 3 is a cakewalk. Well, Sonic 3's final boss is a cakewalk compared to Sonic and Knuckles'. I'll be right back.
There are some tricks to Sonic and Knuckles' final boss.
They couldn't hear you.
Oh.
It's put I have to lean the microphone to the speaker, but anyway, I'm back. What were you saying, Mr. Mammonitis?
I actually don't remember.
Something that there's a trick to something?
Oh, right. The final boss of Sonic and Knuckles actually has a few tricks that some people don't know, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah. But unfortunately, Mr. Mavic 96 will not be joining us because I did live commentary for that. I think.
Something happened to the audio.
But yeah, sorry, my leg's bleeding right now, so I can't. Wait, it's not like I'm gonna die bleeding. It's just bleeding, as in it's a cut, a little scratch.
One of the first times I think that I've ever heard of somebody actually physically injuring themselves during a Let's Play.
Really?
I think so.
Sorry. Oh, anyway. Yeah, I'm not like physically injuring myself. It's just, it was itching so much. Oh, God, my ex was bad this year. 2012 is the year of revenge for eczema when it comes to me. And Mr. Maverick 96 has nothing to say.
No, I don't. Not really. I almost always have something to say.
Yeah, really weird, actually. My webcam just moved out of the way. Sorry, there we go. But it doesn't really matter because I suppose Mr. Maverick 96 is looking at Skype and is just focusing on the video.
Yes, that's completely true.
And I'll be right back again.
Wow. All this him moving it, like, out of the video is starting to make me wonder really which way it is.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry I keep leaving so much, guys. But yeah. Ugh. Anyway, we're just gonna go through here and that's it. I'm leaving again. I'm not gonna scratch myself. I'm gonna try my best to resist now because I think I've injured myself enough.
Look, Robotnik!
Yes, we're gonna get him. We are going to get him.
Let's go. Oh wait, hey Knuckles! What's that? Oh gosh! You're not Bomb Man. You're not Bomb Man from Mega Man 1. What are you doing?
Why? I think this place is gonna come crumbling down. Oh wait, yes, I was right, sir. I know, that was delayed, I'm sorry.
Going to say something about the Twin Towers, but I'm not sure how many people that watch this video are actually American.
Well, anyway, now we're actually fighting this boss legitimately, unlike the Icecap bosses. But anyway, this boss, not too hard, pretty easy. All you have to do is just keep attacking it. If you lose rings, just pick them back up. It's no big deal. I know I don't have Supersonic, but I still beat it no problem, as you saw there. Okay, let's see, what can I...
Like 3 Knuckles, do you have to fight 2 of them?
Do you? No, I don't... I played through Sonic 3 and Knuckles once before as Sonic, and I don't remember that.
Could have sworn you did. Time that you had to fight 2 of them.
Well, anyway.
But I'm pretty sure it's Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Well, anyway, now we're moving on to Launch Base Zone Act 2, and yep, you guessed it, it's a water level. Well, it's not a water-specific level, it's just got water in it, but sort of like Scrap Brain Zone Act 3 from Sonic 1. Wait, no, sorry, that actually revolved around water, did Scrap Brain Zone Act 3.
Sure did.
Just like Labyrinth Zone, which we all remember that one.
Oh, gosh, I don't even want to remember that, okay?
Just think of Hydrocity Zone, now that was good.
Actually, my first playthrough that I did of Sonic 3, I actually, with Hydrocity Zone, I couldn't get past stage 2 for probably a whole day.
Hydrocity Act 2?
Yeah, between the crushing wall and what is it? Get through the level. It takes so long. I would constantly die of timeout.
Well, anyway, yeah, one thing I actually forgot to mention in part 2 of Sonic 3 was that, a lot of people like to pronounce Hydrocity Zone, Hydro-City Zone. Well, it would make sense if Hydro City was, if it was like two words like Hydro then City, but it's all one word, Hydrocity. So, like, it's sort of like Velocity. Velocity is one word. Is it pronounced Velocity? No, it's pronounced Velocity. So I don't get why people call it Hydro City.
Hydro means water. It sort of makes sense.
Well, I've always pronounced it Hydrocity because well, Sonic Team, if you're going to name a level Hydro City, make it two separate words. Because if people, well, myself included, some people will just think that it's pronounced, assume that it's pronounced Hydrocity if it's all one word. Because whenever I first played that level, I've always just like, since then I pronounced it like Hydrocity. But anyway, enough about the Hydrocity Zone rant, back to Launch Base Zone. And we're going down. Which hopefully, unlike in most platform games, doesn't lead to our death. But, yeah. Might as well say, tomorrow my best friend Don Vanquish is coming for a sleepover and we're gonna have a Doctor Who DVD marathon. It's gonna be awesome. But, yeah.
How far we're into the level? I think we're like 2/3.
I believe we're pretty close to the end because I know in like 5 minutes, I think, from now, we start to get to the credits. Kevin? Sorry, Mr. Man 96.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying, I think we're pretty close because in like 5 minutes, I believe we get to, well, 4 minutes, I think, actually, we get to the credits.
How dare you? You missed the bonus up there.
Well, I've never been able to get to it, but anyway. Now this boss is easy. Now this is the first of what I like to call the 3 final bosses of Sonic 3. That's the first one, and I made a save state here. Just so I don't have to start everything over again.
Actually, the way that you get to that bonus, you have to actually come from the other way.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Knuckles? And what's he doing? Okay, one glitch I've noticed here is that Knuckles is falling. Yeah, as you saw right there, Knuckles flashed green, which I believe only happens in the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection compilation.
Classic collection for DS, and he doesn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just like maybe a bug with a compilation. Because I've seen other playthroughs that haven't been played on this compilation, he doesn't do that. Okay, so Anyway, now you're at the second final boss, what I like to call. And I die here, spoiler alert. Now this one would be easy if he didn't have the thing surrounding him, the spiked thing. But the lasers are easy to dodge, and I cut this bit out. I made a big jump cut here. So, anyway, he's gonna come back up now, and we're gonna finish him off. Pretty easy, not too hard. And now, he's going to get ready for the dreaded final boss of Sonic 3.
This is the point where, this is not in Sonic and Knuckles. It just cuts straight to Mushroom Hill.
Yeah. Now this is Big Arm. I hate this boss.
Really?
Well, anyway, the way that this boss works is that you have to hit him, and but sometimes there's a risk of you getting caught by his big arm, and if you get hit by his big arm, he just sends you to the ground, and then he does this little sequence here, which, like, he comes down and he tries to ram his spikes into you, which really, as long as you're on the move, isn't too hard. The hard part is when you're trying to hit him, you can always get hit by his big arm. And if you use Supersonic before you even get here, you won't have rings, which means you're pretty much screwed, which is why I had to go all the way from the... Well, I had to go all the way from the checkpoint before the first final boss of this game, so, yeah.
You can still do that trick of getting behind the boss, even if you're not Supersonic.
Okay, and that is the end of Big Arm, thank God, and the end of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Enjoy the ending. Okay, so that is the end of Sonic the Hedgehog 3 for the Sega Mega Drive. Okay, so overall, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. In my opinion, this is the best 2D Sonic game ever made. I know a lot of people will disagree and say that Sonic 3 and Knuckles or Sonic 2 is better, or even Sonic CD, but in my opinion, this is truly what a 2D Sonic game should be. I mean, it's just perfect, with the addition of the elemental shields, and also one thing I forgot to mention, Tails being able to fly, and also the first ever Sonic game to have a save feature. I mean, this game had everything, and it deserves the title of, in my eyes, being the greatest 2D Sonic game ever created. So, what are your final thoughts on this game, Mr. Maven 96?
It's good, but I like Sonic 3 and Knuckles better.
Oh, that's what they all say. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that's what they all say, Mr. Maven 96, but I've played through Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and while I do like it, I just still... The main reason I think Sonic 3 is better is because I think the invincibility jingles and the Knuckles jingle are better than the Sonic and Knuckles ones. So, yeah.
What you're saying is that you chose a game over another game and what you like because of music.
Well, actually, I would have done Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but I do not have that. Yeah, I don't have Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Okay, so that's just going to wrap things up for this Let's Play. First of all, I'd like to thank Super Game Guy 11 for doing, well, the first 3 parts with me and commentating on them. And I'd like to thank Mr. Maven 96 for joining me on this truly epic finale of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Sonic and Knuckles for the Sega Mega Drive is next. This is Mr. Crazy Gamer 13.
Mr. Rabbit 96.
And Super Game Guy 11. Well, this is just me filling in for him. Signing out. Saying word out.